Every year, the world pauses. Cities glow with millions of lights. Homes fill with warmth. Songs echo through streets, malls, and memories. Children wait. Adults remember. Families gather. But beneath the decorations, the gifts, and the familiar melodies, one question quietly remains. What is Christmas really? Is it simply the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ? Is it a tradition shaped by centuries of culture and power? Or is it something deeper? A story rewritten again and again by history itself? To understand Christmas, we must travel far beyond December 25th. We must go back thousands of years, before Christianity, before Rome, before churches, before kings. Because Christmas did not begin in a manger. It began with humanity's ancient fear of darkness and its eternal hope for light. Chapter 1, Before Christmas, the War Against Darkness. Long before Christianity, ancient civilizations watched the sky closely. They noticed something terrifying. Each year, as winter approached, days grew shorter. The sun weakened. Cold advanced. Crops failed. Darkness seemed to conquer light. For early humans, this was not poetic symbolism, it was survival. Across the ancient world, cultures marked the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. It was a moment of fear and relief. Fear, because the sun appeared to be dying. Relief, because after the solstice, the days slowly began to grow longer. Light was returning. Ancient Egyptians celebrated the rebirth of the sun god Ra. Persians honored Mitra, the god born from light. Nordic tribes celebrated Yule, burning massive logs to call back the sun. Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a week-long festival of feasting, gifts, and social reversal. These celebrations had common elements: fire and light, feasting and generosity, renewal and rebirth, hope in the face of darkness. Sound familiar? Long before Christmas had a name, humanity was already celebrating the victory of light over darkness. Chapter 2, The Man Called Jesus. Into this ancient world, ruled by empires and gods, a child was born, Jesus of Nazareth. According to Christian tradition, Jesus was born in Bethlehem to Mary, a young woman, through divine intervention. Angels announced his birth. Shepherds witnessed it. Wise men followed a star. But historians agree on something important. The Bible does not specify the exact date of Jesus' birth. There is no mention of December 25th. Early Christians did not celebrate birthdays, especially not of religious figures. So why December 25th? To answer that, we must look at power. Chapter 3, Rome, Power and the Birth of Christmas. By the 4th century, Christianity was no longer a persecuted religion. It had become the religion of the Roman Empire. Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity and sought to unify his empire, politically and spiritually. But Rome had a problem. The population was deeply attached to its pagan festivals, especially Saturnalia and Sol Invictus, the celebration of the unconquered sun, held on December 25th. Instead of fighting these traditions, the church made a strategic decision: replace them. The birth of the sun became the birth of the sun. December 25th was chosen not because it was historically accurate, but because it was symbolically powerful. Christianity did not erase old traditions, it absorbed them. This was not accidental. It was genius. Christmas became familiar, comforting, and universal. Chapter 4, The Nativity Story. Faith and Symbolism. The Nativity story is rich with symbolism. A child born among animals. A king born without a throne. Shepherds, the lowest in society, chosen as witnesses. A star guiding wise men from distant lands. This story was revolutionary. It challenged power, hierarchy, and wealth. It suggested that greatness could emerge from humility, that divinity could exist in vulnerability. Whether taken literally or symbolically, the story of Jesus' birth reshaped moral philosophy across civilizations. It introduced ideas that would change the world: compassion for the poor, love for enemies, forgiveness, sacrifice. Christmas became more than a birthday. It became a message. Chapter 5, The Dark Ages and the Survival of Christmas. As the Roman Empire fell, Europe entered centuries of chaos. Churches burned, kingdoms collapsed, literacy declined. Yet Christmas survived, not as theology but as tradition. Villages celebrated with feasts. Songs were passed orally. Stories adapted to local cultures. In some periods, Christmas became wild and uncontrollable. Drunkenness, violence, and excess dominated celebrations. So much so that in the 17th century, Christmas was banned in parts of Europe and America. Puritans saw it as pagan, immoral, and corrupt. In England, celebrating Christmas became illegal. In colonial America, people were fined for observing it. Christmas nearly disappeared. Chapter 6: The Rebirth of Christmas. Christmas was revived not by the church, but by literature. In 1843, Charles Dickens published A Christmas Carol. The story transformed Christmas. It shifted focus from religious ritual to family, kindness, charity, redemption. Scrooge became the symbol of what humanity should not be and what it could become. This new Christmas spread rapidly. Victorian traditions shaped modern Christmas. Decorated trees, cards, gift-giving, family dinners. Christmas was reborn, softer, warmer, more emotional. Chapter 7: Santa Claus. From saint to symbol. Santa Claus is not a myth. He is a transformation. Originally inspired by Saint Nicholas, a 4th century bishop known for secret generosity. Over centuries, he merged with Norse god Odin, Dutch Sinterklaas, English Father Christmas. In the 20th century, advertising finalized his image. Red suit, white beard, cheerful laughter. Santa became the spirit of Christmas, generosity without judgment, love without condition. Chapter 8: Christmas and Consumerism. Today, Christmas is big business. Trillions are spent worldwide. Pressure replaces peace. Expectations replace meaning. Critics argue Christmas lost its soul, but others argue something else. That Christmas reflects humanity itself. Our contradictions, our longing, our hope. Even in its commercial form, Christmas still whispers the same ancient message. Light matters. Kindness matters. Hope matters. Chapter 9: Why Christmas Endures. Empires have fallen. Religions have fractured. Ideologies have collapsed. Yet Christmas remains. Why? Because it speaks to something universal. The fear of darkness. The need for meaning. The belief that love can change the world. Christmas is not owned by religion. It is not controlled by culture. It belongs to memory. Final chapter: The light we choose. Christmas is not just a date. It is a choice. To pause. To forgive. To remember. To hope. Whether you see it as sacred or symbolic, Christmas asks the same question humanity has always faced. In the darkest season, will you choose light